Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since my last video, but I've just been super busy, to be honest. I didn't have time to sit down and make these YouTube videos, but I'm back. And this video will be on my New Zealand recap in Queenstown, the second part of the trip. And this is where my sister and I got married, and I was the officiant. If you're new here, I'm Jeffrey, physical therapist for over 7 years, and welcome to Life of a Taiwanese PT living in Houston. Queenstown is supposed to be the adventure capital of the world, and I believe it. The flight from Auckland to Queenstown was so bumpy, there was so much turbulence. I felt like I was on one of those amusement park rides where they were just getting those big drops. One thing that stood out in Queenstown was that there were a lot more mountains compared to Auckland, and you notice it first thing when you step off the plane. The first thing we did when we arrived was eat, of course. The food there, the Japanese food, was especially pretty good. The salmon, super fresh everywhere. I had so much salmon on this trip. And the Japanese food, we had some ramen and there was some katsu curry. All were really good. The views around Queenstown was immaculate. Everywhere you go, you see bodies of water, you see lakes, you see mountains, and just the town itself was pretty cool. We walked around a lot and it felt peaceful and the air was just fresh. Being that it was the adventure capital of the world, of course we had to do some adventuring for the other people. Not for me, I'm not that big of a adventurer. I don't do some crazy things. So the most crazy thing I did was I did the jet boat. The water was super cold, it wasn't super fast, but it was pretty fun. However, Hai and his brother, they did bungee jumping, and that's something I would not do. It's crazy. I don't remember how high of a jump it was, but just seeing the video back, ridiculous. And my sister and I, they actually went skydiving the morning of the wedding. I know, they both enjoyed it. My sister was not as scared as she thought she would be. She said it was actually enjoyable. Like for you free fall for I don't know how many seconds, but then the rest you're kind of just paragliding and enjoying the views. Back to some of the food we had. We had this burger place, which was supposedly very popular. It's called flwrz, and the lines were super long. And it took a while to get the food, but I thought the burger itself was kind of mediocre, not that good. And we took a boat ride to this farm area, and where they serve like super fresh food from the farm, I guess. So it was like a buffet style, and I had lots of different things. We had a lot of meat, fish, greens, different things. It was so fresh. I think I got a little bit of food poisoning because my stomach was hurting after eating this fillet of fish. It tasted a little bit weird. So other than that, everything else was delicious. In Queenstown, we basically stayed at 2 Airbnbs for the most part, and they both had amazing views. Like out the window, you'll see the mountains and everything. My sister got married in the backyard of the second Airbnb, and it was like a small intimate wedding. It was super cool. I was the officiant, so it was an honor. We shared a lot of memories that day just with the family. I may or may not have gotten a little bit emotional seeing my sister walking down the aisle, and we had some delicious food that night. They hired like a private chef, so everything was perfect. The following days, we went to see some iconic places in Queenstown, New Zealand. One was Milford Sound, and the other one was Mount Cook. For Milford Sound, it's basically a fjord, which is like a inlet of narrow sea, and it's between like 2 cliffs. So we took a boat that goes around, and there was supposed to be penguins. I think there were dolphins. We saw a little bit dolphins. I saw as much as I could. I was a little bit seasick along with my wife, so Other than that, the views were pretty cool. It was like a whole different universe, and a lot of it was pretty foggy and rainy, and especially at Mount Cook, super foggy. Some of the pictures, can't even see the background, can't even see anything. We took the bus for a while and they stopped at different places, and there were just views on views everywhere. Lastly, the ice cream in New Zealand was top notch. It was delicious. I don't remember what flavor I got. It was like a white macadamia chocolate thing, but I ate ice cream almost every day, and I'm not a big dessert person. I ate so much that when I came back, I had some blood work done and my LDL cholesterol. We won't talk about it. And that will basically wrap up my New Zealand recap and for my sister's wedding. Overall, it was such a great trip, and especially when you get to spend it with your family. And big shout out, super grateful for this opportunity. Shout out to my sister and now my brother-in-law. And I wish them great congratulations on their marriage. I wish them both the very best on a long lasting, amazing marriage, and they're both very special people in my life. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you missed last vlog where I recap my trip to New Zealand in Auckland, that's part 1. Be sure to click here, and don't forget to move and improve.